Good morning, everyone. Aja here from Panda Monium. Jeff got some cherry trees, and those are 2-in-1, and also a combo pair to go in his yard. I bought 2 hydrangeas and 2 black lace elderberries. They do produce edible fruits, and also this 2-in-1 peach. And look, it already has a peach on it. Isn't it so cute? The next couple of days are supposed to be a bit on the windy sides with gusts up to, I think, 60 miles an hour. So that's not going to be pleasant. We had movie night last night, and that was awesome. We placed the movie projector and screen on the deck and watched it around the deck. It was really fun. I laid the screen down so it wouldn't blow over in the wind, but I'm thinking about attaching it to the shipping container with magnets. That way it'll be up permanently and the wind won't bother it. So look how big this hole is here. This is where the rabbit is going in. This is twice in this spot. Since this is a larger hole, I'm thinking it's a jackrabbit. Not to mention there was a bigger rock there and it moved it. We have 2 types here. There's the regular bunny and then there is the jackrabbit, which is huge. Pulled out the auger and we're going to go ahead and get it started. We have the bigger attachment on there since we're working with larger trees. We put the auger up because we couldn't get it started. I don't know if it's a spark plug. It doesn't seem like it's getting any spark. But we went ahead and planted the trees and we had to dig these holes by hand, which was a pain because there's a lot of rocks. But Jeff was able to use the rocks around his trees. This is one of the cherries. Doesn't his pathway look nice with the blue rock like a little river and the bridge? And this cherry was planted last year, but it got damaged by the frost. We had a late frost, so it's just now coming back. This is where the second cherry tree is. And in the back there is the 4-in-1 pear tree. I decided to plant my 2-in-1 peach tree over here in the courtyard. I thought it would fill out quite nicely. And over here underneath the juniper is one of the hydrangeas. And the other bushes are over here by this sitting area. We have one black lace elderberry there, and then the other one by the barrel. Those get pretty big, 6 to 10 feet, I believe. Not really a bush in my opinion, but here's the other hydrangea. The Chicago fig tree is starting to leaf out. This is one of them. I have 2 planted, and I fertilized this area, and look, a bunch of desert daisies came up, and they're doing well. Guess they like the fertilization. Seems calm right now, but the wind is supposed to pick up here in a little bit, and it should be 60-mile-an-hour wind, so I'll probably not be doing much on the homestead. I do have a lot of cleaning to do in my rig and just out and about, so I might do that. Jason's got the system completely hooked up, and that includes the generator. The generator's bringing in roughly about 120 amps.
Yeah, it's probably doing about like 20 amps. I'm guessing from the generator AC. And then DC amps, it's 120.
Oh wow, okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's
Nice.
the good thing about the Multi-Plus is that it'll charge your batteries at 120 amps instead of like the 20 amps that you get from your built-in charger.
All I have to do is put the covers back on, but this is where the generator wires he had to plug into. So I'm super happy. We just turned on the microwave and
yeah, and the Multi-Plus is on charger only, so it's not, the inverter isn't active. It's charging the batteries with whatever's left from whatever the microwave's not using. So if the microwave is using like, I don't know, 15 amps, it's taking another 15 amps and charging the batteries until it uses all 30 amps on the generator.
So yeah, it's just using the power from the generator right now. So
yeah, and charging the batteries at 110 amps, yeah.
So with all the projects and gardening and so forth, I've just been really busy and things just seem to get really messy. I just don't have the time to clean my rig, or I'm exhausted by the time I'm done with the projects. So it was nice that it's been windy because it gave me time to not work on the projects or the garden and to focus on cleaning my rig. It is completely cleaned and looks amazing. So I'm really glad about that. And then also I was able to clean up some of the work sites. I picked up the wood and just other stuff. I just tried to get everything cleaned and organized. I still have a lot more organizing to do, but I'm just happy that everything is put up now, and then I'll go back and organize each sector later. But yeah, I think things are looking good. Let me show you around. The awning is actually working out really nice. It provides good shade during this time of day. I've added these solar lights. I just hot glued them in to this candelabra that I bought. Moo-moo's chillaxing there at the front door. I've got the table set up here with the cooktop. This is where I'm gonna start putting some of my camping stuff for the trip until I'm ready to leave, and then it'll all go in the truck. Right, Moo-moo? It'll go in the truck. It's a little breezy today, but luckily it's not as windy as it was the other day with 60-mile-an-hour winds. I was thinking about taking these poles off because they do clip right off, and then actually anchoring them into the ground. That would be more secure. This is the wood from the pallets that Donnie was nice enough to break apart for me. I'm just gonna make a little stack over here until I need them. I went over this last season, but I'll go ahead and say it again. The blue bucket here is where we keep our food scraps, and then when I turn my compost, I just add those food scraps into the compost in the middle. And this is the humanure from the compost toilets. I have one other bin. This is the second one. Now once they have sat for over a year, I'm going to put them in another compost bin that's strictly just humanure and straw. Once I mix the humanure with the straw, then I can let it sit for another year and use that on my ornamental beds. I finally decided to do something with these barrels here. I had them over there, but decided to locate them to this spot. I think it looks better. It gets a lot of sun here. I also use these two smaller containers, which I've planted out with some bell peppers. And also there's one, what is that? Oh, sugar snap pea. More bell peppers in this one. I've got aroma, some basil interplanted with red romaine. And in this one, it's the Roma as well with jalapeno and red romaine. Then I have some beans, pole beans growing back there. They're going to come across along with the tomatoes and the sweet pepper and also red romaine here in the front. My grape, which will be trellising along here all the way to the corner. That's what I plan to do with my tomatoes too, is just run them along this fence. I also have spinach planted with my grapevine. And then in this one, I just have some sweet peppers along with microgreens. A project that's going to be coming up is extending the deck to here. So I'm going to take the fence out, but I'm going to take this sector here and put it here because I have another tomato plant and I'm going to vine it up along the fence here. And then it's interplanted with microgreens all through there. I've liked the areas that I've planted out, but the garden bed in general is a mess. I used to have straw all through here and the cardboard down underneath, but with the dogs running around and people tracking through it, the straw has gone from one side to the other. And plus I had the clam set up here and we raked up most of the straw, and some of the wind has blown some of it as well. So I need to relay straw here so it looks better. Moo-moo, did you steal my chair? Come on, I got a chair for you, come on. You don't want to move, do you? You're gonna have to get up. This one's just as comfy. Come on. Okay, up, up. Good girl. See? Just as comfy. Maybe even more. Well, there's definitely not a lot of stuff going on the homestead today. It's kind of a chill, relaxed day, which is nice. And I do need to get packing for the camping trip that is supposedly supposed to be tomorrow, if everybody's got their stuff together. So I'm excited about that. But since there's not a lot going on, I was in Michigan this past summer, actually Illinois and Michigan, and I visited a ranch that rescued animals. It was really super cool, but that was in Illinois. So here's some clips from that. I hope you enjoy it. We made it here to Big Run Wolf Ranch. Ooh, look at the hen.
And she's dumb fast, so, yep, see.
I say moo-moo.
Makes a horrifying noise, too.
Like they're dying.
Yep. And they make this weird, like, click.
Did you make a new friend, Moo? They do take really good care of the animals here. This is an awesome sanctuary for rescue animals. Skunk.
Oh, there's skunk?
Skunky boy! Come here, Elroy.
Says there's dogs in here.
Oh, yeah. Come here, buddy. Can I see you real quick? I don't know if there's a phone. There's a fan, huh? Skunky boy.
Skunky boy.
There you are. Huh.
So pretty.
He's 7. This is Elroy. Huh, he's a striped skunk. Sweet boy, huh? He's the best skunk ever.
And you're going to go pick up another one today.
Yeah, we're gonna rescue another one from a Indiana skunk rescue. Huh.
Rescue?
And they're actually, skunks are legal as pets in 17 states.
Oh, wow.
Illinois is not one, but we have our license, which lets us have him. But yeah, so you have a little buddy, huh?
So cute.
Indiana, they are legal as pets. You can do anything in Indiana, so you can have them as pets there. He came from Clinton, Iowa, huh? Yeah.
Water all over you.
I got
He's a sweet boy.
Who's your baby?
He comes in the house and hangs out with me, huh?
That's it.
Mm-hmm. You can litter box train them. They take really good care of their coat, so they're like a big fat cat. Huh?
Where's this from?
Little man.
So is his gland removed?
Yeah, so they have 2 scent glands that are at the base of their tail, and when they're young, they don't know how to use them. So before they know how to use them, you can take them to the vet. They remove the glands, and then they can't spray anymore. And it doesn't do any harm to them. You know, doesn't bother him that he can't spray.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, those are the baby ones. There are multiple babies? Oh, yeah, there's 3.
He's awesome. He's a fan favorite around here.
So this is the animal enclosures. Got a wolf, bobcat. That bobcat's staring at you, Moo-moo. Some of these animals could have ended up in bad situations, so I'm glad this place rescues and takes care of them.
Oh, my bear.
Come here, Puma.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 'cause when I was here, none of the extra fencing was here.
This has been here. Yeah. This has been here
I could
forever.
have sworn I could have.
This was all dirt here because it was all landsliding in. That's why they had all this stone put in.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, this fence has legally has to always be here. This is a perimeter fence. I think. Shouldn't know.
So it's just a brown bear?
Moo-moo, come here. Moo-moo. Stay by us.
Kuma is a black bear, male, born in 1999. Momo, I think he wants you as a snack. I wouldn't get too close. You make a good old snack. What? Zeus, male, 2011. There, 3 in there. So we have Charlie, cougar, male, born in 2007. Beautiful.
He's a good boy. He's a lover.
You scared, moo-moo?
Mm-hmm.
That mountain lion's gonna get you? Hey, Charlie. Scaredy cat. Wrong side.
What do you think?
There's a tiger. I think he's up there. Shere Khan. It's a Siberian tiger, born in 2013, and it's a male. They have some wolves.
I got most of it done. I'm missing one part, so I gotta find it. And I cannot do anything without this part.
This is Ellie.
Ellie?
Ellie.
Oh, Ellie?
Yep.
Arctic wolf, female, born in 2010.
All of these guys right now are still blowing out their winter coats. You can see them all over the place. That's why they look all weird with the hair thing. But yeah, it's all their winter hair still falling out because it's been so cold all season. This is the first real warm week we've had.
Huh. She's staring at you, Moo.
Don't go down there. Don't go down
Yeah, there's all their fur, that their winter coats that they're losing. All over the ground. Lucky's taking a bath in the stream. There's a moo-moo. You gonna go in? Go ahead.
Super shy man.
Yeah, there you go.
I know you don't know these puppies. You don't know these puppies. She romps hard with Zona, my dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they have a ball. They have a ball.
So this is Yoki, the Canadian lynx. Lynx. Female, born in 2019.
She's just a baby.
She is a baby.
Mm-hmm. She's got new swings, just round. She's got these swings up here.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
She loves them, made out of old fire hoses. All the big cats have big beds.
That's actually a neat idea.
Mm-hmm. There's an old guy here that the fire department donated all the old hoses here for use of whatever. And there's just been a pile of them sitting up front. So the guy's like, hey, I have an idea. Can I take a bunch of these? You'll get them back, I swear. And this is what he showed up with.
Like the hammock swing.
Yep, you should see the mountain lion and the tiger's one. Dude, the tiger one was so big, so heavy to put in there. Fire everything light.
So this is what? Canuck? BC wolf, female, born in 2010. Not sure if they want to play with you, moo-moo, or eat you.
Gotcha, you fucker.
Mama's like, I don't know what they want to do.
She's like, I'm keeping my distance.
These are all babies.
Aww.
Luna. So that's Takani. That's Luna, the dark one. And that's Nova is the one on top of Luna.
Nova.
The two gray ones will be a mated pair. And they'll get pups out of them. And then Luna, we don't know where she's going to end up, who she'll end up with, but normally they'll be paired off with somebody. Luna was in with the white one, but that white one was just being way too dominant with her. So they just split her up. Plus, she's a great surrogate mother for these two.
Yeah, I see.
There she is.
They're both good.
She's
They're
a
sweeties. Sitka's one of our ambassador wolves, so she comes out. All the wolves are leash broke. So we
Oh, really?
walk 'em. Yep. Get them out of the enclosures and walk them and take them around the facility. We're on about 6.5 acres.
Yeah, you can really tell that that one's losing its winter coat.
Yeah, they're all still blowing out their. Most of them are still blowing out their winter coats. A few of them, like the Canada's pretty much done.
Who's coming for the tour? Like kids?
Yeah, just I think it's actually just a small, like just 2 people, not a small group. But sometimes we have like Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, or you know, school groups, homeschool groups, and you name it. People come out here, or I mean, we go off-site too. I have a couple off-site shows this week.
Miwok is a coyote, female, born in 2011. Oh.
That's Mila. She was a rescue from a trapper who was going to kill her.
Oh no.
And it was actually her and her brother that we rescued. So she's super timid. She's always been like that. And she's pretty petite. She's a small coyote.
Yeah.
Cute little thing, huh?
That's good that y'all rescue him. That's awesome. What is it, Momo? Huh? What is it? Oh look, Moo. Look at a donkey.
He was a rescue too.
So who's this?
He's 22, the bear, and someone was trying to keep him as a pet when he was a cub. They lived in an apartment. They were trying to keep the black bear as a pet.
What?
22. I mean, he was like the size of a raccoon when he was a baby.
Right.
So he's been here for 22 years. Yeah, this is Tiamo.
Tiamo?
Miniature Sicilian donkey.
Okay.
And then where's Harley?
Yeah.
Born in 2016.
Harley was a rescue too.
This is Harley.
Oh, hi. Wow.
He's the horse.
He's a good boy.
But he'll be, woo!
Yeah, I'll go.
She's always really feisty with the dogs for some reason. I don't know what it is. Even when I bring my dogs here, she's the same thing.
She's been good on not biting people.
She nibbles on food.
Take your
She doesn't really
sleeve
bite
if you
people.
get it.
But she is an ass, so. Huh. You're an
Yes,
ass.
she might as well be a dog.
What is it?
Other than she's got them fucking things on her feet that fucking hurt. Step on into it.
Yeah, we just had the farrier come out and do their hooves.
Saw a hoof there.
Yep. So we have this new girl that came out. She's young and she's awesome. Yeah, she did a good job. She didn't even charge us, but my dad.
You probably just had fun being.
Yeah, we let her go by the animals, and she's like, yeah, first time's always free. I'm like, you know, you got me.
She gets
Momo,
this
that
giant
donkey is
afro
eyeing
in
you.
the wintertime. It's so funny. You see just a little bit left on the top of her head. She gets just this thick, huge afro on the top of her head. Yeah, it's so funny. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Charlie.
You hear Yoki? That's Yoki.
Let me out.
He normally just roams around.
I just want to roam.
Normally what he
No.
does, we'll see him up on the side of the hill running.
Good girl, Momo.
You saying hello?
I shouldn't have favorites, but he's one of them.
Yeah.
Lucky's going to say hi to everybody.
He's super sweet.
Well, good. They're all you can handle.
He's up there right now.
Are you resting?
Yeah, well, if you bend down, you can see him a little bit. He's up in, oh, he just got up.
Oh yeah, I see his
Might come
feet.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. Look at him.
Where? Oh.
So he has this side, and he has this side too. That's his pool. So that's what Blaine's gonna be working
He's gonna
on.
work on you.
Oh, big boy. Love the water.
It's
He
got
likes
these
getting
two
sprayed with the
sides.
hose too.
What you doing, Con?
Huh. You come down? Where'd he go? Oh, he's roughly probably 450 pounds now.
You or your dad don't even go in with him
No,
anymore?
he's just too I mean, he's young still too, so he's rambunctious. So I really don't think he'd want to harm us, you know.
No, he
but
just
going
wants to
in there, he's gonna be
play.
like, oh, let's play, and then, you know, kill you.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't realize how big he is. So there's some facilities that go in with the tigers, and I mean, more power to you. But even those facilities, I mean, you can get killed at any point.
Yeah.
So we just don't risk it, because if he were to harm somebody, they'll end up putting him down. So I don't, you know. I mean, up to a certain point, probably up until he was about like 200 pounds, we could still go in and hang out with him, but after that, he was too big. He was raised in the house too, so eventually he got moved out of the house because he was destroying the house, and then he moved out here.
How much bigger will he get?
He's probably full grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, most animals usually reach their full potential. I mean, tigers probably by like 4 or 5 years or so, and he's 58, so. And he could live as long as 25. So. Yeah. Let's do educational stuff. And
Oh, you better watch out, Lucky. There's a porcupine.
so that's Penelope. She's about 9 years old now. You hear that? That's the lynx.
Just wanting.
Yeah, she's probably just wants her food. She knows once they pick up on routine, so when they see all the volunteers here, she's like, oh, you're gonna get fed soon.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
I want to go in there and say hi to him. I raised him. Where's my monkey boy? Where's my monkey? It's okay. He gets pretty shy, huh? Come here, come say hi. Come say hi to me. Oh, my boy. Oh, my boy. He's leash trained too, so we can take him out. He actually is very good at fetch. He likes to bring sticks and, you like tennis balls?
Does he really?
You like to play fetch? Oh, he's a good boy, huh? Yeah, my sweet boy. Yeah, you're such a good boy. Such a sweet boy. So he was a rescue. Somebody just left him here.
Oh,
We just
goodness.
came here and he was just here. But you can see his beak is all deformed.
Messed up, yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably better that he's with us. So that way we can make sure you get your food and your water all right. The vet took a look at him and he seems fine, but he is imprinted on people, which means he can't go back to the wild. 'Cause
Right.
he kind of depends on us now. Huh, you probably think you're a little human. Huh, little man. Yeah. He's so sweet. If I let him out and I run, he like flaps his wings and tries to
Really?
fly with me. Yeah, he's awesome. We had another goose a couple years ago, and I named him Gustavo, and he was just the coolest goose. I mean,
Oh, really?
There was one time I was leaving in my car and he started flying. He was
Following
following my car. I was like, no, you can't do that. And then this is another little goose. She's a little younger. This is Gus.
Oh.
He normally goes and, well, we kind of alternate with the playpens for these guys. But he's in here for right now because they're cleaning. Huh, but this is Gus. And again,
Gus.
somebody else brought him here. And when he was smaller, he was really pigeon-toed. But it seems like it's kind of correcting itself now. But yeah, he's another little friendly little goose. Huh, yeah. They're awesome. I love geese now
They are
because of
awesome.
the ones that we've had here. Normally the wild ones are pretty mean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they can be, but these guys are awesome. They've gotten used to people, so.
Yeah. If you ever get a chance to come visit, you definitely should. All the proceeds do go to vet bills and feeding the animals and taking care of the animals.